Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is a combo video. We're going to do Scentsy news. We're going to do a really special product launch that's coming on Monday. We're going to talk about the things coming on November the 1st, the things that are leaving on Halloween, October the 31st at the stroke of midnight, and I do have a cute little haul here from the Buddy sale from a couple weeks ago. 2 of the bundle of bars, which it's all the same. I just got a duplicate because I loved all the bars that were in it pretty much. And I did get one really precious Buddy to share with you. So let's just dive right on in with what is leaving on October the 31st first. So we have the July scent of the month, which is Provence lavender. That is a beautiful lavender scent. If you are a lavender devotee and you have not either picked some up or put that in your club, I would tell you to do so. It's a little bit better performer than our typical French lavender or our wet vanilla lavender. It's very, very nice. Also, the warmer of the month, which is called Lavender Bouquet, that was beautiful, and that will also be leaving. The October curated bundles, every month they put some neat bundles on our website, and I often forget to tell you about that. Just go to the specials tab and you'll see the curated bundles, and they tend to be themed and appropriate for that season. It's not that those products specifically are leaving, but the way that they are bundled will be. Then we have the Beetlejuice collection, that'll be all gone at the end of the month, and the Gordy Goodness Wax collection that launched mid-August, which has been wildly popular. I don't think you can even get the bar bundle on the website anymore, but it was still open season to be able to add them to club. So that would be the Berry Good Pumpkin, the Pumpkin Sticky Bun, the Hollow Harvest, which I think is the most important one, and then my favorite, which is the Spiced and Spirited. So please, 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 by October 31st, put those in a club, get a club shipment. If you don't want to carry it for forever, you can cancel it, and make sure that those bars, which have been very, very popular, are locked up tight in your club so you can get them for forever and forever. So those are the first things. Now, what is going to be new and different and available? I'm going to walk backwards and get to the launch on Monday, which is still an October launch. That's something special. But on November the 1st, we're going to have the scents of the season and, of course, our scent and warmer of the month. So I do have the scent warmer of the month here that I wanted to show you guys again. And that's going to be Mr. Snowstopper, who I'm going to plug in if you happened to miss my dedicated video on him and you're not on Instagram. So he is adorable. Now he's only 2 cubes, so that's really his only downfall, and he is bright. He's not really an eye blinder if you put him in the right spot because his scarf will cover it up, but if you put him in the wrong place in the room, you're still going to see that bulb glare. Anyway, he is a nice, bright 25-watt snowman prism warmer. And I'm going to plug him in and show y'all. I don't always do these recaps and changeover of the month videos anymore because I don't always have time. But when it comes to the holidays, there are so many things coming and going. So here's Mr. Snowstopper. I would really hazard a guess that he's not going to last very long. I don't know that he'll sell out in a day. He could, but if you really like him, please get him earlier rather than later because I don't think he's going to hang around all month. So he is fantastic, and I'll try to remember to look at his price here, which we did in the other video. But he's going to be $54 in the month that he is on sale, and then I love, love, love this scent. People are having trouble with performance. Some people don't like it. I put this in my basement and I put it in my Florida room, and it's been really, really good out there. I would say the throw is probably a 7. It's not super boomer kind of a smell, but it is so good. So it has the layers of pine and orange, and then that gingerbread scent, which can be a little bit dusty. I do think it's the same oil as this in gingerbread cheesecake, which I have here to talk about too. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Now, we also have the gingerbread cheesecake bar, which was exclusive to the Whiff Box in October. That has completely sold out. If you're still curious about the bar, I don't know how long you can add this to club. We don't have any sort of an alert here that you can't add it after October, but it's an October exclusive product, so I would put this in now if you really loved it. Now, I'm going to melt this again. I had a little more trouble with this than with the Christmas cookie bar. As far as this got a little bit sour and to me smelled a tad like it had white pepper in with the bakery scent. So I really don't like to just write off a bar on first try. I'm going to do it again, and I think I want to mix this with pine, honestly. So we're going to see. So I think I still have one of these tentatively in one of my clubs just in case. And then we have to sniff some of these others. Oh my goodness. The Spiced and Spirited that was from the Gordy Goodness. Oh, it's my favorite bar from the group. Even though the Hollow Harvest is the most interesting, the most unique, a little bit exotic. It's warmer with like an amber and almost like you lit your jack-o'-lantern on fire. This is deep and rich. This makes me think of fall baking. It's got, I think, rum or whiskey or something that I'm not remembering, and then a pumpkin puree and lots of brown sugar. It's so good. But then we also had, and I couldn't find my Hollow Harvest to sniff, the Pumpkin Sticky Bun, which this one was a really nice, happy, middle-of-the-road scent. And then the Berry Good Pumpkin, if you're a berry person and you want something that's fall appropriate, I would probably melt that most in August. I'm not going to club that one because it was just okay for me, but I think a lot of people really liked that. And this one's good. I got several. This is smooth pecan, just mellow cinnamon roll, not super sweet like our usual pumpkin cinnamon swirl. So those are all different things that are coming and going. But the November the 1st, other than the Scent and Warmer of the Month, are going to be our Scents of the Season. So let me pull these up. I am so excited about this, you guys. And I was trying really hard to print this. And I got a message on my printer that I was low on ink. So this is not the color palette. And the other thing that we're saving for last is the Sugar Chalet Bar and Warmer bundle that's coming out on Monday. So this isn't what it looks like either. So I will just hold up my computer for you guys to show you these images. This is what the bundle is supposed to actually look like as far as the pretty colors, and you get it in this cute little sack. And then over here, this is coming out on Monday, what is the date for that? Oh no, we want to do this first. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm all excited, but the date for the 27th, 28th, something like that. That is the launch, and we'll read all those details last of the Sugar Chalet Warmer and the bars, which people have been so excited about. But let's get back to our Scents of the Season here. This is just going to be a jumbled up happiness video because I really only have time and energy to do one video. So I'm just going to smush it all together, and hopefully y'all rewatch this a couple times over the weekend if you're feeling like you need a more Elizabeth Scenes and Scents fix. So this one, which is the Scents of the Season. 3 of the bars have been previously released. 2 of them are new. Unfortunately, as consultants, we were not allowed to do an early access. It looks like it was for some technical reasons. They didn't get the bars in early enough or whatever. So they always do a 5-bar bundle for Scents of the Season. A long time ago, they were more new concept bars. Then they went to like all old school classics. Now they do a mix of the two. So in this particular bundle, which you're going to be able to get starting November the 1st, and what time? 12:01 a.m. Pacific time, Friday, November the 1st. So this is a hard launch on the button of November 1st. We're not waiting until 1 in the afternoon or any of that. And the same thing will happen for the Snowstopper Warmer. This will be available immediately on Friday, November the 1st. And of course, for so many of us, it's like Cinderella's fairy godmother takes out her wand and we go from pumpkins to Christmas immediately. I am one of those people. Well, I'll keep Thanksgiving out in this room, and I will be hosting, so I'll have a Thanksgiving pattern tablecloth, but we'll be mixing in a lot of Christmas. Anyway, so back to our Scents of the Season. We have 5 that are going to come in a sack that just kind of looks like Santa's red velvet sack for $25. Cheery Cherry and our Merry Wonderland, they are the new ones. The 3 that have been released before are Eggnog, Mint to be Merry, and Toasted Apple Butter. And 2 of those you may think, well, we've had those recently, and that is true. So let's start with the 2 new ones. Cheery Cherry is a lighthearted candy cherry and spiced amber with a wink of smoked marshmallow and blackberry. That sounds either complex and amazing or complex and totally off Scentsy's rocker. I'm thinking it'll be good. So candy cherry, spiced amber, a wink of smoked marshmallow, and blackberry to give it some depth. I will probably be ordering 2 sets of these so that I can really test that out. And then the other one, which really excites me because I love apple and tree, Merry Wonderland, pink apple and clove. Dash through a dreamy, sparkling spruce woodland. And I love spruce specifically. We have a red berry and spruce in my club. You can't get it right now. But we had that as a Scent of the Season a few years ago that was really, really elegant. That was cranberry and raspberry and spruce. So pink apple, which that's a thing. Remember the whole pink lady apple craze years ago before Honeycrisp was even on the horizon? It's a lovely, light, sweet apple kind of a taste. So I would think the smell will be delicate. A little bit of clove, because at Christmas time, apple and clove is just, oh. And then you add sparkling spruce woodland. I'm thinking it's going to be my favorite bar. Then we have good old-fashioned eggnog. This is not spiced eggnog from a few years ago. This is the older eggnog that really throws back. And of course, the husband always calls while I'm doing these videos. It's crazy. This is the old eggnog that we've had as scents of the season in years past. So this is going to be nutmeg, rum, and cream. This scent is a real holiday favorite. I hope it's really heavy and decadent, because the spiced eggnog gives my younger daughter a headache, and I had to throw out the rest of that brick because it just was a no-go in our family. So then we also have the two that are much more recent in Scentsy land, and you'll be more familiar with these. Mint to be Merry was last November's scent of the month, and it was so popular they wanted to bring it back for scents of the season. So all of you that mourned that it wasn't in the catalog, here it is for you. Merriment fills the air when crushed candy cane and sparkling sugar brighten a creamy butter cookie. And it really is just a beautiful sugar cookie with mint. It's a happy scent. It's not my personal favorite, but it's one that everybody loves, and I will be happy to melt a couple of ours. And then toasted apple butter. I do have that one on hand. Toasted apple butter was from BBMB, but it will also make a really nice, just all fall and winter long homey scent. So do I think it's like the most awesome thing that they could have put in here? Why didn't they put apple butter frosting in here? People would have lost their minds. But toasted apple butter is almost as good. Creamy butter blended with ripe apples, accented with rich spices. This is a heavy, heavy, decadent bar. So it is appropriate for Christmas time. Anyway, that 5-bar bundle will be available to purchase with the cute little red velvet sack, or you can add any of these to your Scentsy Club immediately on November the 1st. So those are all of the things. Now let's move on to the other news tab, which is the Sugar Chalet Scentsy Warmer that's available 10 a.m. Pacific time. So this one is a 1 p.m. launch for Eastern Standard on Monday, October the 28th. This has gotten so much buzz. I don't know exactly why, although it is darling. It's darling, darling, darling. This warmer matches our Sugar Chalet diffuser that's already in our holiday collection. So you can go and take a look at that. So this is just the metal cute tin Scentsy warmer version. And this comes with 3 bars, one of which I have here on this table. This is a personal victory for me if you know me. We'll get to that. But it's $60 for the bundle. And this particular warmer, I would think this would probably have retailed in our holiday collection for $55, $60, $65. So it's like you're getting the bars for free. So these bars are, 2 of them I think going to be wonderful, and then 1 I think it'll just depend on what your preferences are. So Gingerbread Hugs. If you have been watching me looking at the results from the Bring Back My Bars over the voting of the last year or so, I've gotten very frustrated because Gingerbread Hugs kept getting in the top 25, and then mysteriously it wouldn't be in the running when they would give us like the top 20. And I would get so flustered and I'm like, what are they doing with Gingerbread Hugs? They're holding out on us. This isn't fair. They probably had already slated it to go in this collection, and that's why they wouldn't allow us to have it double for BBMB also. This is my favorite gingerbread scent of all time. I didn't realize how much I loved it until, of course, I was running out. I have been hoarding these 2 cubes of Gingerbread Hugs for 3 years at least. So this is what Scentsy says about this. It is such a good bakery spice scent. It performs, it's happy, it's zesty, it's so good, you guys. And it's not like the ginger cookie one that we've had for BBMB. This is more, I don't know, it's just more of something without being too overpowering, which the frosted ginger cookie can be a little bit. Gingerbread Hugs. Fresh baked gingerbread with notes of vanilla and nutmeg wrap you in the warmest, sweetest embrace. There's just something about this that's right. It is gingerbread. And it's a little bit sweet and rich on top of it, but it still has that good sharpness that gingerbread should have. Oh, you guys, this is going to go in my bi-monthly club. It's never coming out again. I am so, so happy. So then the next one's going to be Goody Goody Gumdrop, and I went and I watched good old Patricia Gates. If you guys want to look for any old scents where you just don't know where to get a review, try her channel first. She does such a good job covering so many of the classics over her many, many Tester Tuesdays, and she's so faithful to her channel. She's one of my favorites. Anyway, Goody Goody Gumdrop, she said, and I'll read Scentsy's description, but that it smells like cherry and sort of a little bit of an anise spice drop kind of a thing. So they say dip into a bag of spicy rainbow colored gumdrops with a crunchy sugar coating, but that's very vague and doesn't really give you anything. So if you want to mix cherry with a little bit of the old-fashioned anise candy, that was her assessment, and I don't know if I've smelled this bar. I was mixing it up with sugar and spice, which is even heavier on the Halloween like licorice candy. So this one I think will be a little bit more appealing to everybody. And then last but not least is a brand new bar. And I'm thinking that this is probably what most people thought when they opened up Christmas Cookie it was going to smell like. This is whipped frosting. Decadent whipped butter swirled with frosted vanilla and golden sugar takes the cake. So Gingerbread Hugs and Goody Goody Gumdrop are obviously pre-released. We've had them before. And then the new one is the whipped frosting. And this is all in our Sugar Chalet Warmer for $60 bundle. Now, I'm the kind of person where I would really love to wrap this into a party that I could close out on November 1st. I'm debating because this is one of those that's gotten a lot of hype. It's had a lot of questions asked. People are really into this warmer. So do I gamble and lose the warmer and wait to try to tuck it into my party for a discount? Or do I throw it in as a separate purchase and then just purchase other things that I know I'll want on November 1st for more or less or whatever? So I think I'm probably going to try to pick this up. And there will be a queue for this, and I think it will go pretty fast. So if you want this wonderful Sugar Chalet bundle, which is a good deal, would be a great gift too. I think this would be great for your grandma. This would be great for your aunt. It'd be great for a teacher. You know, anybody who has a sweet tooth and likes cute little gingerbread whatevers. So this is all launching on Monday, October the 28th, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that's everything when it comes to news, things that are coming, things that are going. But we have had some incredibly fun sales all through October. And the one that I enjoyed the most, although I did participate in the last flash sale, and there was a brick of fluffy fleece. I used to be a fluffy fleece hater, but I've had so many people that mourn that, you know, if I have some customers where I could just throw them a couple of cubes, I got a brick and I will melt some of it myself. But before that, we had a special buddy sale, and there was one bundle of interesting retired bars that was available. So this is a double bundle, and when you were talking about those flash sale bundles, you're talking about $3 a bar, and that is such a good deal. And I got one buddy. Lovely the Llama. And there's a reason I got the Llama, which I will tell you when we unbox her, but we'll do that last. So let's get into our bundle here, which I think is 10 bars. And Lovely came with a lemon drizzle cake scent pack for her. I don't want to use that one right now, so I went into my stash. I'm going to put apple cherry strudel inside of her. But let's start out here with our bar bundle. So first off the top, because I got a double of this, Palo Santo and cinnamon. And it was so funny because I was just recording what I've been warming for the week when this came on the news tab, and I saw that I was able to get this bar again. This is really good. It's strong, so you don't need a ton of it. It's got, I think, bergamot, Palo Santo, and cinnamon. So it's more of a woody fall scent or a late winter scent. And then another one that's in here that's so good was Scents of the Season last year, I think, caramel praline cake. Again, I didn't club this. I have quite a few of them, but I didn't club it. This is such a wonderful, just like sweet caramel or toffee shards with fluffy, decadent Christmassy cake. It's beautiful. And these bars have been curing for a year, and so now they're really rich and very, very nice. I was excited about that on first sniff last year, and then I struggled a little bit with this performance. But it's been sitting around long enough that it's good now. Now here's a bar I honestly may never have smelled. Brownie batter. Because chocolate's not usually my thing in wax. Oh, but this is nice. My daughter's going to like this. If you like hot cocoa and cream from Bath & Body Works, you could take this, which is just a good basic. Like, it really smells like powdered brownie mix. Boy, does that bring back some memories from being, the tween stage where you're not really ready to do a 4-course dinner, but you and your best friend can bang out some really good Betty Crocker brownies. Anna and I We'd lick the bowl. We would mostly do those at her house because my mother wasn't so much into the boxed. Although, I mean, she did it, but somehow at her house it was always more fun. Do you have one of those friends? Brownie batter. Anna, this one's for you. Totally brings me back. That's great. Then another one we have here that I know I love is spun sugar and vanilla. I had a couple of these from another flash sale bundle. This is so pretty. This is a perfumey vanilla sugar scent, and it is so elegant. Great in a bedroom. I will be using these probably around Valentine's Day. I love that one. So more brownie batter, more of our spun sugar, mulled cider and spice. Now this is an obnoxiously boomer kind of bar. I will get over it like really fast, but I'm going to love it until I'm over it. This is such a good, just obnoxiously happy Christmas scent. It is so much this cider scent. There's so much going on here. There's orange and there's spices and there's this very sweet, intoxicating punch scent for Christmas time. No alcohol note, but just all the good things. This is so nice. Mulled cider and spice. I always say it reminds me of Holiday Barbie with her giant red sparkly dress. Okay, so then we have 2 of Golden Garland, which is a bar I like but don't love, but I'm happy to have a couple more. This is also in our holiday line in hand soap and in counter clean. And it's just good. It's sort of like you took Autumn Road Trip and took out the sweetness from the apple, or it's somewhat like Fall Feelin', which is gone. I have tons of bars, and I keep asking myself why I'm not melting it. I need to do that. And it's kind of like Hayride. It's just more flat. So it's good. It's just not a home run. Here's one I'm so happy about. Happy Holidays. This was a long time ago. I think it was in our 3-bar bundle for holiday years ago. Yes. This is a good scent. It either has mistletoe or holly. It's got one of those, or bay. Maybe it's a bay laurel wreath and some pear. And I love what's on this. It's got the pears. It's got feathers. It's sort of like a partridge in a pear tree kind of a smell. If you were going to do the 12 Days of Christmas, this would be perfect for that. It's an understated, elegant, cozy holiday scent, and I love it. So I'm glad I've got more of that. I was really tempted to get 3 bundles of this, and I'm like, Elizabeth, you can't do that. You have so much wax. You can melt 1 bar of all these for this year, save 1 for next year. You'll be fine. Oh, so good. But I have 2 of this. So happy. Then Snow-Kissed Cranberry, which I love, and I'm out of this too. The only thing that would have made me happier is Very Merry Cranberry. Why I didn't club that? Well, I didn't think they'd pull it either. I really missed that bar. It is the perfect cranberry scent. It was simple, but it was perfection. Why we don't have that anymore, I don't know. I know it's because we have cranberry and cardamom. It's just not the same. But this is a sweet, gentle body care frosted cranberry. This is a really good bedroom scent, or around the holidays when you're maxed out emotionally. That is a nice, just comfort scent. Little teeny bit of white woods and lots of very soft, lovely cranberry body care. Now here's one. I'm not sure why they put this in here, but I'm happy. This is Palo Santo, regular Palo Santo, the one that most people hate. It's this wonderful smoky, smoldery wood scent. And I mean, really, I think of this as a summer wood scent, but this really evokes a cozy fire. Oh, I just always put it outdoors on the beach, but this would be good in the wintertime too. So I love that one. And last but not least, even if I had hated every other bar in those bundles, I would have gotten them for this. Cranberry Garland. It's been gone for years and years. I was down to my last 1.5 bars. This is why I was tempted to get 3 or even 4 bundles, and it's just not a good idea. I have too much wax. This scent, we have to get this back for something other than a flash sale. This has to go back in my club. It is so good. This is an old school Scentsy classic, and it's the holidays. I mean, specifically, it's Thanksgiving. This is it's gonna make me cry. I love this bar. This bar was around always at the beginning of my Scentsy journey when I was transforming the idea in my head that I can't do candles anymore because I had messed up all our ceilings with too much soot. And this bar helped me to feel as though melting wax rather than burning candles was still good enough. It's got sage, it's got pine cones, it's got cranberries, it's deep and woodsy. It's somewhat like Cranberry Woods from Bath & Body Works, but I think this is better. And I think Scentsy is silly not to have this in their holiday lineup anymore. It's one of my all-time favorites. So I am so excited that I had all those wonderful bars. And it was really cool that the brownie batter, which truly, I don't think I've smelled this, reminds me of my best childhood friend. Totally. This is a package of brownie mix. It's wonderful. I don't know what it'll smell like in the warmer, but it's happy here. You know, I could mix this with something like almond croissant and get a really nice, like a chocolate croissant from a patisserie. Oh my gosh, it'd be so good. So, last but not least, let's do our adorable, lovely the llama. And I don't know if any of you follow me closely enough that you would have a guess why I bought a llama. And I have a holiday reason for it. But when my younger daughter was about 9 or 10, I have pictures. Maybe I should stick a picture of it on Instagram for you guys. She made an entire nativity set with a box for the manger and everything out of her stuffed animals. She dressed them all up, and we even hung a little llama with angel wings and a halo from the ceiling for her. I still have the angel llama, and I put him in my tree every year. And I don't know why today I'm going to cry, but I am. So I thought it would be really cool to have another llama. And in all honesty, are these sewn on? Oh, they're sewn on. I was hoping these were tied on because I was going to take these out and give this guy a big poofy bow. Maybe we'll just put the bow over this. I wanted another Christmas llama so that I could add this to our collection and it could go with my beloved little angel llama. Not that I'll stick this in the tree, but I was going to put this in the back room because I did have to get rid of my giant white tree that I've been using for years, and I would put the llama in that, so it'll go in the other tree or maybe in the one out here. But he needed a buddy, so Lovely the llama is going to go with my angel llama for Christmas. And this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. I've had such a good time with this video. I needed to just kind of let go and refresh with the way that I'm handling the channel because life has been a little stressful lately. And I don't want to be here to perform. I want to be here to enjoy you guys. And so this was a little bit easier than doing 2 different ones and having the extra thumbnails and editing and uploading and all that. And I know I'll get comments where you guys are just like, just be yourself, Elizabeth. We don't care. And I appreciate that. You just want to watch because it's like we're chatting in my living room. And I love doing this, and I never want to lose the love of this. So, apple cherry strudel. I'm not even sure if this is still available. This is an old one. We're going to stick this in here. And this is going to scent our buddy for hopefully a few weeks or a few months. It depends on the scent pack. One of my favorite scent packs is actually Farm Stand Pumpkin, which is kind of weird. So we'll zip that up. And Lovely, who was part of our Glamour collection a while ago, is going to get some sort of a bow to cover these. Or maybe I'm going to cut them out. Can I cut them out? I'm going to see if I can cut them out. And this is going to go with my Christmas decor in the back room because she's also just the right color. So this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. I hope you've had a marvelous time with me. I had a lot of fun on here today. Please get on Monday for that Sugar Chalet Warmer, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I really wonder if it will even last the day because, I don't know, there's just something about that set that I think people are going to love. And then, of course, order your Mr. Snowstopper on November the 1st and get your scents of the season. Have a great day, guys. I hope you got the bundles, too, from that buddy sale. The bundle sold out quite fast because it was a really good one. God bless. Happy Hollow Thanksmas as we're entering into that transition season here at the end of October. God bless.